What's up, you sloppy slurpers?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm a degenerate, thank you very much.
I know you are.
Not a sloppy slurper.
What's the difference?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know what a sloppy slurper is.
Email us, let us know.
Email us at venom.g.com.
Oof.
I don't know what the fuck.
Alright, welcome everyone to the Hecate Story podcast. Yeah, welcome back if you've been sticking around with us.
Yeah.
A lot of you have.
Holidays and all the snow and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Depending on where you live, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You may or may not get snow.
Well, this is...
So tell me about that Liver King again.
Oh, man, okay. So...
This is new to me, by the way.
Okay, so... Liver King was this guy on YouTube who... He's like in his 40s. He's shredded beyond belief, like unnaturally shredded. Do we look at him and you're like, yo, that guy's on something?
Oh, okay.
The guy who eats raw meat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I didn't know him by that name.
Okay,
I didn't know him by that name.
So you know what dropped earlier this week?
Yeah, he's doing shakes and proteins, stuff like that.
No, he's doing steroids.
Oh, steroids.
Yeah, he's on like 8 different fucking steroids.
God damn.
Yeah.
He's gotta have a tiny dick.
What about that primal life? I don't think Primal Man had steroids.
No, you can't eat raw meat. You can eat sushi raw, but even then.
Yeah, there's a reason that, like, we evolved after we learned how to make fire.
Yeah.
Because the raw meat stopped rotting our brains.
And we died less younger. Well, we died less fast.
Oh,
sometimes.
Alright.
Oh, that's fun, though.
Yeah.
There was another person that... some people looked up to. I didn't.
How you had to have known. The dude had like veins the size of car tunnels.
Yeah.
All right, so today we're taking this in a little bit of a different direction. I think mainly we're taking a break from true crime, specifically serial killer true crime.
Mm-hmm.
We said from the beginning we didn't want to be just another true crime podcast.
Yeah.
And
true.
I feel like we've covered a few too many serial killers a little too quickly.
Yeah, that we did.
So we're taking a break from true crime. We're delving into the worlds of folklore and supernatural and
dog history and whatnot.
Yeah.
Figures like that.
And I figured start off with a fun one. This is one that I remember reading about when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting into all this shit. I thought it was pretty fun. So we're talking about the Black Dogs. And for anyone who doesn't know, basically the Black Dogs are hellhounds, I guess. You could best say that they're like old English versions of hellhounds, but they specifically pop up in like English folklore and then scarcely in like the Americas. So the way I decided to go about this, because within Black Dogs there is a laundry list of different accounts, but the majority of them are basically all the same, just with different names.
Yeah.
So I picked out the ones that were all different.
Okay.
There's a shitload we're not covering right now, but that's because it's basically just the same stuff with a different name. So, the Black Dog is a supernatural entity originating in English folklore. They are usually depicted as larger than a dog or wolf with glowing yellow or red eyes. Usually described as like the size of a cow. It's
That's a big
dog.
Big pupper.
Big pupper.
Big pupper.
They're seen as death omens and are frequently associated with electrical storms, crossroads, and places of execution. They're also considered the English version of the Hellhound, which can be found in different mythologies around the world, but today we'll be focusing on the Black Dogs of England. Hellhounds are going to be another one all in itself, because that is a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot to cover on them. That's
Right.
pretty cool, though.
Oh yeah, that's definitely... I started this by doing Hellhounds, but then I was going to just include Black Dogs in the Hellhounds, but the Black Dogs were kind of just so fun that I decided to be its own thing.
That's cool.
Let's fucking go, bro. Give them that Skrilla.
What? The fuck? The Black Dog of Newgate. The Black Dog of Newgate is a tale from 1596 during the reign of King Henry III. In a severe famine, a scholar was imprisoned in Newgate prison for the practice of witchcraft. The famine had become so bad that the prisoners had resorted to eat each other, and the new prisoner was quick to succumb. But soon after, the prisoner began claiming to see the specters of a giant black dog, which began picking them off one by one. The few survivors escaped the prison and ran for their lives. Although it said the black dog chased him down as well until the scholar's deaths had been avenged.
So that one is, as far as I could find, and from what I've seen from a few different sources, is probably the oldest written account of a black dog in the area. This one has probably my favorite name, which I believe this name comes from Irish tales, but it's from the British Isles. But I mean, I guess they're kind of connected. This one's called Maudie Doo.
Maudie Doo.
Maudie Doo.
What does Maudie do?
What a Maudie Doo. The black dog legend of the Isle of Man in the British Isles. One of the more interesting reports comes from around the 18th century. It was said to haunt Peel Castle. And one account tells of a guard who, boldened by alcohol, decided to lock up the castle alone instead of in pairs as they usually did. He made his rounds and at the end walked down a passage claimed to be haunted and where Maudie Doo was frequently seen to hand off the keys to his captain. By the time he'd reached him, though, the guard was visibly frightened, so much so that he could not even tell his captain what he'd seen. 3 days later, he would die.
Oh no.
What did he see, though?
What did Maudie do, though?
What did Maudie do?
We don't know.
Oh.
Does it say how Maudie Doo looks like at all, or?
No, they're all basically described the same as just cow-sized, shaggy black dogs with glowing eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't really look too different, from what I found at least, except for one that I have in here that I love.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
This next one that you're about to tell us is probably the most... is the most popular of all of the black dogs, and it's usually what most of them are referred to as.
Yeah. Black Shuck.
Black Shuck. Number 12. Black Shuck. I wouldn't want to be caught dead next to Black Shuck.
It was said he'd roam mostly the coastline and countryside of East and Anglia, and is often described as an evil spirit, a demon, or a death omen. The first written account comes from the Reverend E.S. Taylor in an 1850 edition of the Journal Notes and Queries, calling it Shuck the Dog Fiend. This phantom I had heard many persons in Eastern Norfolk and even Cambridgeshire described as having seen as a black shaggy dog with fiery eyes and an immense size, and who visits churchyards at midnight.
One of the most notable reports of the Black Shuck comes from his appearances at the churches of Bungay and Blyberg in Suffolk. On August 4th, 1577, at the Holy Trinity Church in Blyberg, the Black Shuck burst through the church doors to the claps of thunder. He ran up the aisle, killing a man and boy, causing the church steeple to collapse.
Oh no.
As he left through the north side doors, scorch marks were left behind that are said to still be visible today.
Nice.
It's the sound of clapping cheeks.
Oh, that is, yo.
This is the sound of 1,000 clapping asses.
Fuck, I love that. Where's that band from again?
Bro Job.
Bro Job, that's right. Later that same day, the Black Shuck would enter the St. Mary's Church in Bungay, much the same, running up the aisle, passing two people kneeling in prayer and causing them to die strangely. And like the last church, the doors he left through had similar scorch marks.
I couldn't find out. I couldn't find pictures of it. I wanted to see if anyone actually went there and was like, yo, here's the scorch marks. But then again, someone could just take like hot iron and be like,
yeah,
yo, that's where it happened.
I don't know if you have this on here, but you might. Let me know. Did you cover Oh, do you know about the story of when this hellhound was scratching the doors of a church?
No, this is the only church one I have.
Oh, okay, so I forget the name of this. I know I could probably find it later on, but so supposedly the story goes, while people were in prayer late at night, praying one as they do.
As you do.
They all started to hear sudden like a scratching noise out of the door.
What church? Where is this from?
Somewhere in England,
Okay.
England or in Scotland. I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
I heard this story a long time ago, so I don't even know if it's actually true. I mean, it could be.
Is any of this true?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Who knows? You can only hope so. Because fuck is this life boring as shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So they were hearing that. Next thing they know, they started to hear rumbling in the sky. They could hear thunder, lightning flash around them and whatnot.
The clapping of 1,000 asses.
Exactly. And then they hear what sounds like possible a lightning strike hitting the door. Because it sounds really loud. The doors pop, basically get pushed open, and a black dog basically just goes running up to the priest, knocking him down, destroying the steeple, and then running back out. It said that the doors still have the scratches from the dog that left them.
This is probably the same dog, because the two church ones, they're not exactly like that, but they're pretty close. He runs through, goes up and down, and then leaves scorch marks when he leaves.
Yeah, but no one dies in this story, though.
Okay. Well, that's definitely not the two, because both the ones I have, people supposedly die.
Yeah.
Probably the same one.
Then again, it's the 1500s. People die, like, every day.
Yeah, people die.
From dumb shit, too.
Yeah.
Not
That
washing
is...
your hands, eating poop, eating uncooked meat because they were starving, and the king didn't want to feed them.
Yeah. Oh, the 1500s.
They suck.
What are you talking about? Those are the best times. We need to go back to simpler times, folks.
No, we don't.
Oh, good times. The next one is a detractor from everything we talked about so far.
Ooh.
Because in this tale, the black dog is a guardian for some fucking reason. This one is called Church Grim. A Church Grim takes the form of a large black dog and guards churches from thieves, vandals, witches, warlocks, and even the devil himself. Folklorists believe it was once custom to bury a dog alive under the cornerstone of a church as a foundation sacrifice, so its spirit may become the church's guardian.
Nice.
Which is fucked up.
Nice.
Just take your dog buried alive under your fucking church. I don't know. What did people project their churches from back then? Did they actually believe that witches were coming in? Actually,
yes.
No, of course they did.
They did.
They hung like 100 people.
And tried to drown them, and if you survive from drowning, you were a witch. But if you die from drowning, you were innocent. Which, what the fuck was that logic? Come on.
Oh my god.
How stupid were they? Have they never heard of swimming?
See, the funny thing about that is, everyone was on board for at first, but like regular people towards like the end were actually being like, yo, this is like kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think it took the fact that they were calling out people who like they liked, because at first they were just calling out people like the town crazy old lady and shit that no one gave a fuck about. But once they start calling out like
no family members and themselves, they're like, okay, this is not cool.
This is definitely something we're gonna have to cover.
Yeah. That's what I like. What was the last podcast on the left?
Oh,
they covered the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, they did a really good job. So I don't know how we're gonna follow that up.
I know, right?
It'll probably be a while till everyone forgets that they covered that.
And we just like, hey, here's a topic you guys never heard of.
Hey, listen to this one, not the probably much better version.
The somewhat mediocre one we did compared to the really good one no one remembers. Nah, they're good.
No,
this shit's good.
Yeah, they got some good research shit going on there.
Yeah.
You thought if we made money off this, I'd hire someone to do research with me.
That'd be tight.
But we don't make any money off this.
We don't make any money off anything.
No.
Not even our jobs.
You can help us today by going to our Patreon.
He's like, here's $1 because I feel so sad for you guys.
Today's episode is sponsored by My Tears.
And tense hunger pains because we haven't eaten in the past week.
We're so hungry. Last thing I ate was my own shoe.
What? They're not made out of leather anymore, Brandon. You can't just eat them.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't crap it out.
Bitch. It too is said to be a death omen. Said to toll the church bells at midnight when a death was to take place. And during funerals, it can be seen watching from the church tower. The clergymen were said to be able to tell from looking at the grim if the soul was going to heaven or hell.
I wonder how they determine that. Is it just like a...
I mean, it's a dog. It doesn't have thumbs.
I don't know. If the tail goes up?
Maybe? If the tail's wagging?
Oh, he's going to heaven. Oh, he's going to heaven. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, he's going to hell. Folks, he's going to hell.
If it was a good person, they'd be giving the dogs head pats and whatnot. So, yeah. But if it's a bad person, they're just like, fuck you, dog.
Fuck you, dog. Fuck you, dog.
Going to hell.
You going to hell. All right, next one is called Dando's Dogs, which sounds like Star Wars. Doesn't Dando sound like a Star Wars name?
It really does.
A sinful priest named Dando, who was a very good huntsman, was celebrating a successful Sunday hunt with his companions. Dando would take every drink given to him, but when none of these drinks were to his liking, he exclaims that if the drink he wants can't be found on Earth, they should go to hell to get it. I guess they got good drinks in hell?
Maybe. I mean, probably hell. They probably have the best
Oh,
shit
yeah, it's
ever.
probably slamming down there.
Oh, yeah.
Then, a strange huntsman approaches Dando, offering him a drink. As he takes it, the huntsman steals some of Dando's game. Dando, too drunk to stop him, shouts, "I'll go to hell after them, but I'll get them from the..." I mean, you can just go hunt more, but whatever.
Yeah, that too. But imagine back then it's probably really hard to hunt and scavenge your own shit.
I guess so. This tale also seems to have connections to the Wild Hunt.
Ooh,
which
Wild Hunt.
I learned recently, because apparently I'm just uncultured, isn't just a thing from The Witcher.
No, it's not. Did you only think it was from The Witcher?
I mean, I didn't think it was only from The Witcher. I've just never heard of it in anything other than The Witcher.
Fair point.
I didn't realize. I kind of figured it was like from Poland.
Yeah.
But it's also like there's like tales all over the fucking like European continent of the Wild Hunt, which is something we'll probably also cover too, because that sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, cool. You get to read the fun one.
Hey, I get to read my dogs.
These ones are so stupid.
Bitch.
You'll find out. Especially the explanation.
Gabriel's dogs. Gabriel dogs are dogs with human faces that can fly. Where the fuck did you find this?
It was in the list. Like, I was looking through all the different, like, accounts of black dogs, and this was part of it.
The fuck?
I was gonna skip it, but I was just like, it's too stupid.
It said if they're heard hovering over a house, it's a sign of a death of someone who resides within them. They're also said to be heard and rarely seen. Some say they were merely migrating geese. Probably. You are all such dumb fucks. Motherfucker.
Alright. We get to end this on, admittedly, what made me want to do this episode in the first place. I was watching the Hellhound episode of Supernatural.
Actually, I think I might have one more for you that I just remembered about.
Oh, cool.
After this.
Sweet. Pad the episode, please.
Ooh.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, Robert Johnson was an American blues musician from 1930s Mississippi. He's been credited as not only one of the best and most influential blues musicians, but one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. But whether it's just an odd myth or not, he has connections to the legends of the Black Dogs. The legend goes that, at a crossroads, Robert made a deal with a demon, or the devil himself. In a trade for his soul, he'd be the best blues musician to ever live. The entity took his guitar, tuned it, and vanished. Robert would go on to be exactly that. But when it came time to collect, the black dogs were sent after Robert to collect his soul. That's the legend, anyway.
Nice.
Because his death was very... Like, there's, like, no cause of death.
Yeah.
But just to put it out there, this was also a black man in 1930s Mississippi who became a very popular musician and died suddenly with no cause of death. So I think it's also fair to say some good old American racism might have been at play too, and not some supernatural dogs.
More likely. Possibly.
But that's,
Yeah.
that's just a theory.
A
game theory. Where are the other drugs going?
Alright, so you ready for this one?
Give it to me.
This one comes all the way from Japan.
Oh, hold on, everyone. Our resident weeb has awoken.
Fuck you.
No, okay, give it.
This one is called... So translated into English, it is called the Jinmenken.
The Jinmenken?
Jinmenken.
Are we sure this isn't a man named Ken who likes to drink gin?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. Could be. So, guess what kind of dog it might be? I'll give you a couple guesses.
Like breed?
No, it's a yokai.
Okay.
It's like a ghost thing.
Is this another dog with a human face?
Yes, it is actually.
Oh, so it's my favorite kind of dogs.
Yeah.
Is this one from Boston too?
No.
Oh.
It's also from Japan. During the Edo period era.
Oh, you didn't migrate from Boston?
Nope.
With a pack of Sam Adams?
It was during the 1603s to 1868. The talking dogs with the body of a dog and the face of a human. Yeah, that's about it. There's no real... So apparently, supposedly, the way a Jinmenken is supposed to be, at least from what I've heard, one of the ways a Jinmenken can come into existence is if when a person dies, they die with a broken heart, or they're like out drinking and they're just really sad and depressed, and then they wind up dying.
So, Padme?
Yeah, basically Padme.
Dies of sadness.
And a dog happens to come by as they're dying and dies at the same time as them.
What a coincidence.
Supposedly, their souls, before, as they're trying to leave into the afterlife, get actually intertwined with each other.
No, dude, me first. The door is only big enough for one soul, you fucking mutt. Get out of my way.
And because they get trapped together, they get sent back here. And now they're roaming the streets in the body of a dog, but with a face and being able to talk like a human.
You see what you did, you stupid dog? Now I'm a monster! Kill me!
Supposedly there was one that was actually born that way during, what was it, the 18 or 1900s?
Are you sure this was just a deformed child and they're like, oh my god, dog?
Could have been because a carnival owner went to try and find it and recruited to its circus.
Oh my god, of course he did. Was it P.T. Barnum?
I don't know. It doesn't say his name. Apparently the book, you can try to find it under the, forgive me for mispronouncing this, Gaidan Budan Shoyu, if I said that correctly. It is by Ishizuka Hokaishi, if I said that correctly. That's the author who wrote it. Apparently in that book he writes about an encounter that one of those thieves was captured.
Might be something to look into.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Speaking of books.
Ooh, got the goose books?
Oh, we're writing a book.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Premature announcement, but because it's probably going to be like a 2-year...
Way premature announcement.
I'm excited.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So we'll tell you more about that when we actually start writing it. But I just wanted to say we're writing a book, not fiction.
Not fiction.
I've tried to write fiction like 20 times, and I am asshole at writing a story. Like I have like the concept, I have the characters.
Yeah.
But then like when I try to write things out, it's just so scattered and makes no sense.
Nice.
So we're writing technically this is probably still fiction because we're writing about stuff like what we just talked about today.
Yeah, sure.
But it'll be fun. We'll talk about it more later. And yes, I did get all my Goosebumps books.
Nice.
I only
I
have
think that's why most people that have that problem get someone else to write it for them. Like they write it out like a draft, and then they just outsource it to someone else. That's
being a little bitch.
Yeah, basically.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, fair enough.
It's got to be
Authentic.
al dente.
Al dente white boy.
Dente white boy dick.
Oh, but yeah, that's what he's doing. Life is, yeah.
After this episode, I have two different ideas that I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I already talked to you. We briefly touched on Bloody Mary all the way back in the beginning of this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, did we do that though?
It was part of like the big like folklore or myth episode where it was like 8 of them, and we tried to summon her.
Yeah,
but I don't know why, but I'm really interested in the Legend of Bloody Mary.
weird.
I don't know why I am, but I really like it, so I kind of want to do a full episode if I can.
Yeah.
So I might do that.
Nice.
See if we can summon her again.
I doubt it, but good luck.
Summon Thicky Mary. Other than that, doing this one also made me think about Banshees.
Oh, cool. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do something about Banshees just because I haven't heard shit about them. They used to scare the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
I know, right?
I had this this CD that we would play in my car when I was a kid. It had like horror stories that you get like at the fucking Spirit or whatever. And there was always the one about the Banshees for some reason scared the fuck out of me. I don't know why. Every time it came on, I was just like, oh god, fuck, no. Not the flying, screaming ladies. But yeah, that'd be fun to do.
Nice.
I don't know when I'm gonna finish Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
True crime, like...
Maybe let's finish it and put it to the side for later.
It's just the writing it part. Like, I started writing it, and then I'm pretty sure my eyes had spirals in them as I'm just like... can't do this anymore. I don't know, just like writing about true crime for so many episodes is kind of just like rotted my brain a little bit.
Yeah,
it gets to the point where I'm like, how many times can I write about someone being fucking raped and murdered?
No point.
So I'm putting it on hold for a little bit.
Good idea.
And we're gonna move into the realm of spooky supernatural shit for a while because this is more fun.
Yeah.
It's different. I don't see a lot of these kind of podcasts. You see plenty of fucking true crime ones, but not a lot about like folklore and shit.
Yeah.
Which is part of what we wanted to do from the beginning. I mean, like our first 3 or 4 episodes were all about history and folklore.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. And we can make more jokes in the episodes and not feel like assholes.
Yeah, true.
Because it is impossible for me not to tell a joke. We do this. I just can't.
Yeah. You don't take things seriously half the fucking time.
It's hard, especially when you're talking about true crime, because my mind has to go to say something funny so you're not fucking grossed out or depressed.
Good point.
Like, I can't. That's why I can't watch like regular true crime documentaries for very long, because it's just like by the end of like 2 of them, you're just like, holy fuck, I want to die.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's where life's at for us right now.
Yeah, fun times at Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Boba.
One of the mascots of our recording studio.
As well as Michael, and Ghostface.
I still need to... my plan is to, like, paint these.
Okay.
Not that one, because that one...
Yeah,
that one I got for free, which is supposed to be, like, $300.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Because it was, like, handmade.
How'd you get it for free?
A dude on like a Facebook group was like running like a poll on a post. He's like, I'll pick one of you guys to send this to because I need to space up for another one. And I got fucking lucky. I just had to pay shipping, which was like $20.
Nice. That is fucking sick.
I know. But these other 2 I want to try to like repaint.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because motherfuckers pay way too much money for these. I won't pay more than $80 for a mask. I don't care what mask it is. I'm not paying more than $80 for it. People will pay $300 plus for one of these fuckers.
Yep, that they will.
Even if it's one of these that you just repaint. they'll still pay like 3+.
Nice.
So if I learn how to do it, I can make bank.
Fuck yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It's just a grueling fucking process, and I have to get a fucking airbrush, which is like $100. Alright, you have any more announcements other than the very premature book announcement? I don't know, I'm just excited about that.
Yeah, I can see why. It's really fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun as fuck.
It's gonna be like,
Journal.
yeah. Admittedly, I got the idea half from doing the research for some of these future episodes and from watching Supernatural.
Yeah.
I was just watching them go through their dad's journal. I'm like, man, that'd be a cool book to have. Why don't I write it?
Exactly.
So that's what that's gonna be.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's enough. As always, if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's in the show notes. I don't really post anything.
We can just set up our own website, honestly. Make it really professional looking.
We have a website. It's just not professional looking because I don't have the money to pay monthly for that.
Fair enough.
Once we get a little more Skrilla.
Or we get jobs that pay us better.
Yeah. We do have a website. I haven't been linking that. I probably should link that.
You haven't been linking it?
No. Just because it hasn't really generated anything, but at the same time, I haven't... Yeah. No, I'll link that in there. I'll link our Twitter just because.
Yeah.
Got an email. At some point, if anyone wants, I'll set up an email list so you can get emailed.
That'd be cool.
If one of our episodes come out, or if we want to solicit you for our Brain Force pills. We have 2 merch pages. I'll link those. Those are both on the website.
Oh, that's right. I gotta get a hoodie from there.
Yeah.
Just to see how it is.
One is a little more like quote unquote professional, I guess. It has just kind of straightforward. The best I can make with the cheap merch site that we use because it's not like a company, but I try to make things that look cool, kind of like streetwear looking.
Nice.
The other one just has fun shit on it, like the straight edge shirt for the half of the show. I'm not even technically straight edge. I just love joking about it because it pisses you off.
Yeah, basically. I know you're not straight edge either. You're just fucking dumb.
No, I just don't like to drink.
No.
It's just fun to say. But yeah, there's merch if you want to check that shit out. There's stickies. I'm gonna make some new stickers. Mm-hmm. I want to make ones with like the 2 like logos, or not logos, but the cover arts we've been using, like the one that I made that's like Goosebumps looking,
oh, yeah.
and the one that looks like a Tales from the Crypt comic.
Nice.
I'm gonna make those into stickers. So if you guys want stickers, pick them the fuck up. Hey. Send me some money so I can get me some.
Sorry, I can't. What?
So
sounds like you have a dick in your mouth. What?
I need my drink. It's been 3 months. I know, Dad. Jesus Christ. Just go beat Mom for fuck's sake. I'm trying to play my games.
Jesus. You're too close to home.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Rambling. Okay.
Yeah.
Send us money.
We're not homeless. We're not homeless people, Brandon. Have a good day, a good night, a good evening.
Hail Satan. I cannot stress it enough. Reject Christ. Hail Satan.
I mean, at this point, Satan can also be a woman, too.
That's actually true. Actually, you know what? Don't hail Satan. Go hail Artemis or something. I don't know. Go hail a woman god for once. Jesus Christ, you fucking sexist.
The fuck? Why? I doubt the listeners, if we have. For those that are listening, are sexist. I'm pretty sure they're not.
Anyone who's even made it this far. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep right now.
Honestly, same. I've slept for like maybe 3 hours and stayed up playing Pokemon till like 6 a.m. Maybe 7.
Why aren't we telling people to hail the goddess that our stupid show's named after?
No, you're telling them to hail Artemis.
Which one's that again? Is that the Huntress?
Yes.
Okay.
Well...
Right? Because Athena's the smart one?
No, that's... I'm trying to think if it's before or after the Romans have taken over.
I only go with the Greek ones Because I ain't about to hail no god that's named after a planet. Even, it's the other way around. Yes, I know. Don't fucking email me and tell me, oh, they named the planets after the... Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up. But you're gonna tell me that I'm not about to hail Jupiter. I'm not about to be worshiping Jupiter.
Oh, worship the planet. Oh, it's ancient Greek for Artemis.
Yeah, the Greek ones just sound cooler.
Yeah, the hunter, the wildness, and wild animals in nature and stuff like that. Childbirth, childcare.
Yeah, go do that.
Hail Hecate, hail whoever the fuck you want. It is your life. Do what you will.
Just maybe not Jesus, because I think he's got enough. He's had enough. It's time for him to be a little less important. His ego is a little too big, alright?
I don't know. I think that this one is the real, and they're looking down on this planet and all the followers. They probably are getting tired of them.
The time of Christ is over!
Live your life. Hail whoever you want. If you don't want to worship anyone, then don't. Don't hurt anyone. Don't go around abusing other people and bully them.
Don't go to a second location with a stranger.
Do not do that.
Do not.
Be aware of your surroundings. If you see a car slowly approaching you, run the fuck away. Don't care what direction, just don't run behind you because then they're gonna snatch you.
Mm-hmm.
Run forward, to the left, to the right, whatever. Run up, run down. I don't care where you're at.
I don't know why we're doing this PSA at the end of a non-true crime episode, but I mean, sure.
Because it's always applicable.
Yeah, no, that is true. Just don't fuck with strangers.
Stay vigilant.
Stay strapped or get clapped. And nut.
And nut.
And nut.
Not fool.
If you're gonna die, come. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
Goodbye, people.
Bye.
It's been a good day.